sitting or lying comfortably, with your spine straight, begin breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Allowing your body to relax. Coming into stillness within. And in your readiness, I invite you to set an intention to access the highest level of love that you can reach right now. And begin breathing in loving, filling your heart center with your own divine loving essence. Breathing and loving, and then fill your body with loving, taking this loving all the way down to your toes. Breathing it all the way through your body, taking it all the way down to your fingertips, and all the way up through to the top of your head until you see, sense, feel every cell in your body lit up with loving. And then set an intention inside to access the highest vibration of compassion that you can reach right now. And begin breathing in compassion. That energy that says it's okay, it's all right. Filling your heart center with compassion. And then breathing that compassion all the way down to your toes. Filling your body with the warmth of compassion. Breathing it all the way down to your fingertips and all the way up through the top of your head until you see, sense, feel, imagine every cell in your body lit up with compassion. From this place of compassion, I invite you now to examine your life in terms of shoulds, examining your belief system, looking at patterns of thinking. Anytime that you have the idea, I should fill in the blank, or I must fill in the blank, or I have to fill in the blank. And begin to flood yourself with compassion if you hold any of these types of thinking, knowing that these thoughts stem from a very limiting type of thinking, which I call an absolute, that says it can only be this one way, or I have to do it this one way right now, that anything else is not okay. And just flood yourself with compassion. And let yourself know that from now on, you don't have to buy into any of that absolute energy. It doesn't have to be this one way. You can move from should, must, have to, into could energy, which means you have free will choice. You could do this thing, or you could do something else. Then you really get to decide what you want to do in that moment. And you may end up making this decision to do whatever you think you should do. You'll just do it from a perspective of choosing to do it rather than feeling like you have to. Soon you'll begin to think in terms of coulds. And this will let up a tremendous amount of pressure, take off all of the guilt, take away any anxiety, and just allow you to have the freedom to choose what's in your highest good in any given moment. If this resonates with you, I invite you to repeat after me. I forgive myself for buying into the irrational belief that it serves me in any way. To think in terms of should, have to, must, or any other absolute type of belief. And take a big deep breath and let that idea go. And instead, I invite you to begin to cultivate the belief that you could do anything at any given moment, that you always have the freedom to choose. You can decide to do something or decide to do something else. Come back to it later. Do it another time. Or not do it at all. That you really have free will. And in every moment you can decide what is in your best interest. Guilt-free. In your own words, my updated belief is, and breathe that in. And I invite you now to steep in the freedom of this feeling, that knowing that you have free will choice in any given moment, that you get to decide what is in your best interest to do. And you always have a free will choice, how you wish to respond. See yourself living free of shoulds. You never have to think this again. You can always frame it as, I could. Many blessings of joy and vibrant freedom.